Shout out to everybody in the stream. What's good, y'all? I just spilled water on my keyboard. So that's what I was scrambling around trying to flip upside down before serious damage ensues. Shout out to everybody in the stream. Let me know where you guys are from. Let me know what you do. We're back for another Sync Producer Live. I'm answering questions on Sync Licensing. We're doing live music reviews a little later on, and we're going to have a good time doing it. So shout out to everybody. If you are a member of the Sync Producer Hub, shout out to you. I will be reviewing your music, and we will be going through some wins in a second. But first, we got to see who we have in the building, man. We have Mellow Yahoo. I work at nights, but you guys have a great time and keep it up. Indeed, it's all good. Thanks for coming through and showing some love. We got Aaron in the building. Put down the NPC and come out with your hands. It's right here. I'm not gonna. It's literally. It's right there. I was just on it before I came on. I won't lie. I was on the NPC Key 37 G2. We can talk about that today if you guys would like. We got Larry Bradshaw in the building. What's good, Larry? Produced by Janie HB in the building. What's good, Janie? Let's see. Who else we got? We got Resona. What's good? Made it to another Friday. This must be Michael. This has to be because no one else says Friday, and no one else says we made it. Another Friday. Yeah, he must be logged into a different account. That's my guess. We got LW in the building. Can we get a mute-free show from Clint and Michael tonight? Every time I mention anything about being mute-free, it usually goes south. So I don't even put the pressure on myself. When I don't pay attention, that's when I go mute-free. But when I don't know what's going on with this display is the most inconsistent thing ever. But when I intentionally try and set a goal to not mute myself, I end up muting myself. So I don't know. We'll see how it goes. LW. We will see. All right. Easy One Audio, I have a proposal for you. Shoot a DM to Maya on Instagram for business inquiries. I have confirmation there will be no mutes from the MVPs. Hilarious. Yeah, last week we had a lot of muting issues. We got a mute from me. We had a mute from, it wasn't even a mute from Michael. It was just technical issues all around. Like technology just wouldn't let us be great last week. Theodore, what's good? Coming in from Wilmington, North Carolina. Good to see you. We got Rich in the building. Good to see you, Rich. KJ, you forgot about us, yo. He probably bouncing them stems. Oh, matter of fact, I was bouncing stems. Nah, okay. It's at 87%. I started bouncing those 26 minutes. I've been keeping time. Hold on. I've been keeping time. It's been, come on, camera. Help me. There we go. It's been 27 minutes. Bouncing, and this is a full song, but this is my theory. My theory is I'm also bouncing to an SD card, to a SD card. What I'm going to try is I wonder if it's quicker just bouncing to like a SD external drive. Because I just feel like writing to an SD card is slow. But I don't know. I could be wrong. Because I write videos to the SD card. And those are massive. So I don't know. I'll play around with it. Like there's quicker ways to get these stems, obviously, in controller mode and things like that. we got the MPC3 update, which is making stuff a lot cleaner and easier. So we'll see, but I'll play around with some things. I'm gonna play around with some things, but yeah, it's still exporting. So it's about a 1.5-minute track, intro, verse, hook, verse, blah blah. Well, this one's structured kind of differently. This one was structured differently because the brief that I received, and this is why we had to postpone the sync placement breakdown, because I had a brief that I thought I would have finished in time, but obviously I didn't. So I needed to focus on that and knock that out. But it was a little different than my usual structure, where it starts with the hook and then it goes into the first verse, but then instead of going to the hook again, it goes into what I would normally place in the second verse after the first hook. So basically it's like verse 1, then verse 2, like a breakdown of verse 2, then it goes into the hook, and then the hook doubles up, and then we got a sting ending. So it was a little different. Like, I had to write it down and like map it out, because it was different from my normal structure. But I wanted to try it out because it sounded cool. So I was like, hey, if it worked for y'all before, let's do it again. So that's that. Oh wait, wrong channel. What's up, B Ward? Minister of Beats, what's good? This is a new. Oh, okay. There you go. Is Michael responsible for the erroneous mutings? What's up, DJ Heat? Michael Connor from the other side. There he is. There's the name we all know and recognize. Let's get it. So yeah, can't even get the account right. Off to a great start. Michael and I spill water on my keyboard. We'll see if I can type by the end of this show. And then he starts off on the wrong channel. So there we go. It's going to be a great night. Right into SD card mic. That's what I'm thinking, Aaron. Like, because I was just like, you know what? So, yeah, I'm going to try it. It says, my win this week was Claude Dispatch. Tried it out for the first time this week. Getting stuff done while out on a lovely walk at sunset was amazing. Yay for productivity and technology. Yes. Listen, that Dispatch right on the phone. I mean, it's a game changer, man. It's a game changer. And it's gotten better. Like, my connection was like on and off when it first dropped, but now it says it's asleep now. I don't know. Oh, because I restarted my computer and I didn't start Claude. But it's been super solid. Yeah, I've been having it do all types of stuff, man, while I'm away from the computer. I'm out with the kids. I'm like, oh shoot, we got to schedule Sync Producer Live on YouTube. It does it, and it seems like it's gotten quicker. USB-C to laptop. Yeah, so I was testing that out before I hopped on here, actually. Seeing what that was about. I did get it to work. I'm gonna play around with it some more and see how it works out, and pretty much just play around with just the different methods and see which one works well. Because what I also don't want to do, I don't want to have to like go in and like toggle settings every time I want to like bounce something out. And I want to I don't want to have to toggle back and forth. If I'm in standalone, like I just want to make sure like I don't have to keep changing the outputs back and forth when I want to work on the actual machine. Because honestly, I like the hardware only workflow. And then, me getting into Logic is like the last step, or if there's just like some sounds that I don't have, or that can't get the job done, then, we're going in Logic. But yeah, it's been interesting. So we got Allison Penn from Nevada. Egg salad, easy dinner. Allison said, not tonight. I'm not cooking a bunch of stuff tonight. Egg salad. There you go. Spoonful in a bowl or a plate. Good night. Allison is not playing. So yeah, just glad it's on the computer keyboard and not the MIDI key. Oh no, yeah, no, that would have been trash. I wouldn't even risk that. I don't know why I was so close to this one. That would be tragic. Water damage is, man, that gives me IT flashbacks, because we would always tell people water damage is not covered under your warranty, unless they had like accidental damage coverage, and most people didn't. And it didn't cover, the coverage they had did not cover water. So congratulations, you get to buy a new laptop because you wanted to drink coffee right over your laptop. So yeah, crazy. Thank you for being a pioneer in this area. Your insights have given me inspiration. I noticed the usage is lighter with Dispatch. Plus I can get a lot of stuff done in chat. Yes, absolutely, man. Increase my output from 2 beats per week to 5. That's a win. Let's go. Egg salad with avocado and red onion. Yum. Rich had, look at y'all, egg salad and it up. I don't eat egg salad personally. I'll eat eggs though. I love eggs. I don't like a lot of things that are joined together in some type of concoction. Like, separate all those ingredients. I'll eat them by themselves. I don't like, I mean, I've had macaroni salad, but I don't really like macaroni salad. I don't like casseroles. Like, I just like, no, like, let's separate it. Just keep it separate. But that's just me. I should probably try an NPC binge, feeling burnt out and dull. Man, listen, Akai has taken a lot of my, they've been on the receiving end of my gas for the past month. It's crazy because I'm gonna tell, like, okay, so B Ward mentioned this, and then I'm gonna dig into the wins, I promise. So B Ward mentioned this in the community last night, because he was getting gas. So he got the pads, the cinematic pads or the cinematic strings or something. So that I got those, was it last week or the week before last? And it was taking a minute to load up on my end. And then I tried to add like some other plugins that I wanted to use on this track, and it just stopped. I was just like, oh, this can be negative or this could be an opportunity. And I used it as an excuse to upgrade, because I had to finish the brief. I'm like, yo, I gotta finish the brief, right? So, I mean, that means I probably should upgrade, like, for the sake of this project. Like, I have to look out for the client. Okay. I had to look out for the client, and one thing led to another. Next thing you know, box shows up to the house. I'm unboxing it, and then it's there. It's just in here. So that's what happened, man. One thing led to another. Thank you, Makai. There's irony for you. Flares feeling burnt out. I doubt that could ever happen. Flares is inflammable. Yeah, crazy. All right, let's dig into some wins, man. See what y'all been up to this week inside the hub. Hold on, let's go. Oh, by the way, this was the video I had to circle back to. Marty, shout out to Marty. He had posted the whole process to set up the USB-C connection to be able to bounce out your tracks from the MPC to individual audio tracks right into Logic. So Yeah, went back to that. Shout out to Marty for that. That was helpful for sure. If you get mad gas, do the opposite. Purge some and stick to making the most out of each sound. Mango and murder it. There you go. Gaslighting myself into hardware. That's exactly what happened. That's exactly what happened. But yeah, but I'm a chill. I'm a chill. I'm cool. I don't really need anything else. I really don't. Like I'm cool. I can get what I need to get done. With the spec bump. The spec bump is noticeable. Yeah. I think I'm good. But that's what I said. I was just like, yo, when I thought they were gonna wait to drop the Spitfire plugins until the new machines came out, especially the key. But they ended up dropping those like a week before the new machines came out. So then when the new machines came out, I was just like, it makes sense. I already knew I was gonna have some limitations, but I was surprised because even on the Gen 1, they still ran. Like once the sounds loaded, man, I mean they sound amazing. Shout out to Spitfire, bro. Like they sound amazing. Like I feel confident sending those strings to a publisher and them not hit me back like, yo, can you like find some better strings? They sound like, yeah, Spitfire. So wins. Let's sort by new. Davey Dave. Small wins, lives matter. I was reluctant to pitch my stuff, but what I'm doing in here, what am I doing in here if I'm not going to do that? So I did. I pitched to a few libraries today. May not be big. However, that's a win for me, feeling accomplished a little bit. LOL. That is absolutely a win. Listen, because that's progress. Like you've made it further than most people. Like I'm telling you, most people are not pitching. They're overthinking. They're like, is it good? Like, is it not? Are they going to like it? Do I have enough tracks? What should I pitch? Is it too late to pitch? And they're not pitching. So just pitching to a few is more than zero. So shout out to Davey Dave. Let's go. I love to see it. Caesar with one. First cinematic hip hop track completed. Look at this. Y'all getting work done. Aside from maybe some tweaks to the mix, I think I can call this one done. I just need to give it a good title and it's a wrap. I will consider this the extended version and I plan to make a 1.5 minute version. Now on to the next one in an aim to complete my first cinematic hip hop EP. Whether it's through feedback, inspiration, or motivation, I appreciate this community that helps push all our dreams forward. Let's go, Caesar. If you want to join a community like that, hit the link in the description. It's also pinned in the chat, or just go to syncproducerhub.com. Join us because we get work done, but we have a good time too. So yeah, those are a couple wins this week. I love to see it. Shout out to Caesar. He's been posting like beat making videos from like every MPC ever released too, by the way. I don't know if y'all noticed that, like every video was a different MPC. It's crazy. It's been MPC fever in the hub. So yeah. Is it gas if you have the budget? Yes, it is. It's still gear acquisition syndrome because most of the time you don't need it. You just want it. So you acquire it. I felt like I needed it. I could have waited. I could have waited longer. I could have hooked it up to the computer, finished it on the computer. That's what I was gonna do, you know. But I was just like, that's boring. Yeah, like, why not? Live a little, Clint. So I just lived a little. That's all. But So David Day about to get tons. Yeah, it's gonna be crazy, man. Because he's definitely been putting the music in. Ear Music Group says I upgraded. Also, Clint's notifications give me anxiety. Anybody else? Which notifications? My Force crashed with Spitfire. Yeah, it gets crazy. Marty. Oh, what's good, Marty? Yeah. If you succumb to gas before Black Friday, you need to see a doctor. Yo. But listen though, we've established that there's Black Friday and then there's this new Black Friday that happens. When was that? When did all these drops happen? Like Q2? Like the beginning, like the end of I think it was like the beginning of the second quarter, like going into spring, it just got really, really difficult to avoid all of the things that was like deals, discounts, new plugins, new hardware. It was wild. You around it's always around NAMM time. Around NAMM time, you start seeing a bunch of stuff, and I feel like Akai just freaking, they was just like, yo, 2026 is our year. We about to drop and refresh everything every month. I think I feel like they're done though. Like, only thing we should be seeing probably is software at this point. Because, I mean, they literally updated every major machine and came out with a new one. So I think we're cool. I think we should be cool for like a few years in terms of hardware from Akai. Would you believe I've never owned anything MPC? Went from SP 1200 straight to Reason. I believe it. This is my first time using the MPC. The MPC Key 37, the red one, was my first MPC. Yeah, that was my first MPC. I don't know why. I can't really remember why I got it. Oh no, I know why. Yeah. I had an idea because I was working on an album for a publisher, and I just had a bright idea to try and produce it solely on the MPC. That was the goal. So what I did was I reached out to Akai to pitch the idea, and then at the time they were just like, this is a great idea. However, they weren't focusing on doing anything to promote that particular product. They couldn't tell me why at the time, but it was because they were literally weeks away from dropping the MPC Live 3. That's what happened. And then from there, they basically just hooked me up with an offer I couldn't refuse on the MPC Key 37. So I took them up on that offer, and then I started playing around with it, and then I was just like, oh, I like this. And now I'm addicted. So that's how my addiction happened. First week of May. That's it. First week of May, gas week. That's when it happened this year. 100%. Well, I guess this win in gas lists, but I invested in the Elgato Prompter, which is much needed for a big push in content creation. Strings Masterclass vids will be coming soon. Let's go. Let's go. Yes, I wish mine would work right. It's not working right now, and I don't think it's. You know what? It might be a firmware update I need to install. Oh no, I think it's my hard disk space. It said it can do this if the that's interesting. I don't know what that has to do with it, but sure. But no, bro, highly recommend the Elgato prompter. Um, it changes the game. Like a traditional teleprompter has nothing on this because it doubles. It's like it's a display. It's so you have like another display. You can either mirror your you can like mirror your current display or use it as an external display, but then you can also like see yourself, or you can just put text up there if you're doing like a script. It's yeah, it's a game changer. I love it. Did you get the smaller one or the bigger one? I got the smaller one. That's all they had when they dropped it, and I seen they released the bigger one, which looks nice. More space, easier to see for those with weaker eyes. Drop your sync questions in the chat if you guys have any questions. Did you see Apple raise the prices of everything? The same 4,000 Mac Studio is now 5,300. I heard that they raised the prices, but I thought it was only in $200 increments, not 1,300. Sheesh. But listen, they've been holding out for a minute, especially considering the price of RAM and storage right now. You know, like, so for them to drop a super reasonable laptop, the what they call that thing, the little MacBook, darn it, you know, the reasonable one, for them to drop that at the price that they did, super duper dope price. The Mac Mini, you know, I'm surprised they hadn't raised prices a long time ago. So I get it, but that's a lot, man. I didn't pay that much for my Mac Studio. So it probably, from the time I got that, I don't remember paying that much. But that's wild. That's a lot. That's a lot. Like 5,300. I'm not getting it. I'm not getting it at that price point. Considering everything I do on, especially now, considering everything I do on here, I'm getting, and I think I got like minimal specs. I think the only thing I bumped up on here was hard drive, I think. But the major thing, the reason why I upgraded to begin with was because on my old machine, my streaming was okay, but my screen recording stuff for like the videos and the tutorials and stuff, it was like a lag. It was like, it would almost look like it's just kind of skips a little bit in a weird way, even in the recording. And that bothered me like a lot. So eventually I upgraded to the Mac Studio M1, and it's perfectly fine for everything I use it for. I think the most intensive thing I use it for is just like the video stuff. But I think even for the music stuff, I mean, I haven't used one, but I think even like the cheaper MacBooks, I think would run most of my Logic sessions fine. I feel like, dude, the Mac Tower, they need to get rid of it. Why do they still have that? Because they haven't upgraded that in years, right? I don't know who would use it. What can you drive for 5,300? A 1974 Toyota Corolla, and that joint will continue to drive for you. Shout out to Toyota. Those joints will last. EU has banned the use of Windows in their government environments. Good. I can't stand Windows. I mean, yeah, I think that's a wise choice. 5300 better be something I could drive. Dude, my very first car was like 3,000. I bought it with my college refund check. Cash. That joint had two regular tires, the proper size tires on the front, and it had some truck tires on the back. I ain't even noticed. And then you just realize, like, I forget when I found out, but I don't know. Yeah, dude, I don't know who put them tires on that, but it was wrong. But I ran that thing, man. I ran it until it didn't run anymore. I was on the side of the highway and that engine was smoking. But yeah, 3K. Time to finance instead of buying outright. Yeah, for the big old the Mac machines. It make that joint a monthly business expense at this point. It's 5K. Yeah. Do you suggest any films to watch for the music? It depends on what kind of music you're trying to do, right? Yeah, I think that just depends. I mean, pretty much anything will have music in it. Just depends on what you're trying to do. Because different films will kind of have different music. You'll have more where it's more score oriented. You'll have some where it's kind of some scoring, and then there's some like just placements happening where they're just placing songs in different scenes. Neo. Yeah, I like the Neo, man. I think it's a great deal. The Neo and the Mac Mini, I think those are like just great deals. As long as they get the job done. The Minis went up 300. Dang. Should have got one before the bump. What's good, Terrence? It took me a minute to figure it out, but it being an external display works well with a Mac Mini as the main screen if needs be. Oh, yeah, that's true. I got the regular one, not the XL. Dope. Yeah, I feel like the XL for me personally, I think would be too big for the space. Maybe, I don't know. But I like the smaller stuff, like especially if you need to move it or travel with it, whatever. Can easily pack it up. What's good, Sound Mystic? Thought I was doing something when I purchased the Akai SO1 back in '96. Man. It's going to be the regular for a while with all the RAM. Oh, yeah. Yeah, we definitely need that strings masterclass for Michael. That's going to be fire. I'm so out of space on my main MacBook Pro. 1 terabyte is terrible. It is 1 terabyte is terrible. That's a bar. It can go quick. It can definitely go quick. Let me see if I can pull up my specs. I always forget. I might have a terabyte, but I use a ton of like external storage, so I just figured like all my libraries I just throw on external. Only thing and then like the downloads is what fill up my stuff, like especially when it's busy and I'm just not like taking stuff, deleting it or moving it where it needs to be. That downloads folder, crazy. If I want to free up space, I'm going straight there. And then I moved it to my external so that my main browser downloads there, but some other browsers I haven't done that, so it ends up on my computer. But yeah, I got the 1 terabyte storage, 32 gigs of RAM, and then the M1 Max. And this came out 22. So I think I'm cool, man. Like honestly, every Mac I've bought, I'm like forced to upgrade because I really don't want to. It's just that they make the software stop working. So then it's just like, all right, well, now stuff is starting to not work. I guess I have to update or something, like, some main software I use will start acting crazy. And then it's just like, okay, now it's starting to interfere with work. When it starts to interfere with like my day-to-day work and apps that I use, then that's when I feel the need to upgrade. But I'll use a computer for a very long time. I use hardware for a long time. Like I've had a bad season of gas this year, but because I think this was probably the quickest I've exchanged some gear. Like I didn't even have the Gen 1 MPC for a year. That's the quickest I've ever like upgraded something, and I think it's just the timing of it. If I knew the Gen 2 was coming out, I probably would have. I for sure just would have waited. But I figured I would strike while the iron was hot and while the Gen 1 still has some value. Because the longer time, the longer those kind of sit around, they'll start going down in value. So, but as far as computers, gear, my main MIDI controller, I've upgraded that. I've upgraded that like a couple times. So first MIDI controller was an M Audio Axiom. I used that until all the knobs were just gone. Like all the sliders and faders were just broken. I literally used it until it stopped working. Like I turned it on and it didn't come on. Changed the plug, just nothing. It just died. I had to get another MIDI controller. So I used that until it died. After that, I got the Complete Control. What is that? I don't know. I think it was the first Complete Control keyboard that came out. So I had that, used that for years, and then eventually upgraded to the MK2, or I had the S61 for a minute. Then I wanted more desk space, so after a few years of using that, I swapped that out for, basically kind of downgraded to the S49. So that was just kind of, it wasn't really changing it. It was just kind of, I just wanted a smaller one. And then, I'll keep this 49 because for some things I was just using it this week on the piano tracks. I think 49 is like the 49 is perfect if I need range without taking up too much desk space. So 49 is nice. I don't think I'll go, like, obviously I got the 37. I'm not going lower than 37, but 37 it works. I can make that work for most things. That's not a problem. And then so I'll probably have these for like another 15 years, and then no, I'm playing. I'll probably have them for I don't know, until a Gen 3 comes out, maybe sometime after that. Until something stops working, basically. I have Mac Mini M4 with 1 terabyte SSD, 32 gigs of RAM. Glad I purchased a year ago because these prices are crazy. Yeah, that's solid. That's solid. I think that's a good deal too. M4, yeah, that Mac Mini, you really can't beat that. Yep, supply and demand will do it every time. Davey Dave, what's good? I actually bought a 78 Toyota Corolla. That bad boy lasts. I'm telling you, man, them Toyota engines will run. You take care of them, regular oil changes, regular maintenance, you're good. Anything scored by Thomas Newman, Shawshank, American Beauty, Road to Perdition, classics. I currently don't see the Mac Tower on the website. Speaking of coincidence, good, man. They need to because nothing. It was, I mean, their lower end machines were more powerful than that, but the price tag on that was just absolutely insane. It didn't make sense. So at least I'm glad they took it down, because literally it's like, why do y'all have this up here? Who's buying this? Yeah, it looks like they. What is that? What is Golden Gate? Oh, okay. I haven't been a huge fan of Apple's implementation of AI on their devices. It hasn't. I haven't used it, to be honest with you. It's just not useful to me, especially with Claude. But yeah, I don't see their that tower on here anymore. It's the Mac Studios, the biggest one. Yep. So the M3, the Ultra from 5300. So yeah. I figure that's if you're doing some intense video stuff, graphic stuff. Cuz the Macs, this is absolutely getting the job done. This M4 Max, that's getting the job done. Honestly, let's go to the Mini. The Mini's getting the job done for us, anyways. Yeah. Miguel, did you get the Pro chip or just the M4? I guarantee you, this regular M4 is probably gonna get the job done at $800. But oh shoot, oh, hold on. The wood. All right, there we go. Gotta kill these summer bugs. All right. Yes, we need that string masterclass. My budget means I buy through back market. I'd gotten the Pro with an M1 and 16 gig, 1 terabyte. Whatever I get has to have more RAM, more SSD, and be at least an M2. I feel you. Yeah, you can definitely go like a couple generations back, and that thing is gonna run like butter, man. What I do for my 1 terabyte Mac Mini that I only use for internal storage for installing software, all sounds and presets and drum kits are stored in a separate SSD for sounds. Yep, that's the way. Yep, that too. Kenny, what's good, Kenneth? And I have a separate HDD for saving my projects and audio exports. Boom. Yeah, those exports, those will definitely eat up space. Downloads going to the external. Smart. If you only knew my long-term history buying the wrong Mac that has no upgrade path. Like, none of them have an upgrade path at this point. When did that start, man? Like, what, like, was it 2018? Something like that. 16, 17, 18. I feel like it was like very minimum upgrades. They shut the RAM thing down, they shut the storage down, locked it down. I heard there is a way, like, you can crack open this Mac Studio if you wanted to and get to the storage, but like everything is like soldered on to the board. From what I understand, especially the laptops. I've looked inside a few of the laptops. Once they kind of made that transition, everything is on the board. Like, you just got to swap out the whole new computer to a whole new computer if you want more storage. It's crazy. What do you think about Audio Sparks? Apparently, it's a music licensing. It's a music catalog licensing for AI training. Audio Sparks. So they're a library and like publisher. I've gotten some licenses through them. I've gotten a lot of streams through albums that they've released. I didn't know they started doing the licensing for AI training. They're probably paying more than what that company we talked about last week is paying. But that was one of the first companies I kind of came across when I kind of went on the whole Road to 10 Placements journey. And I will tell you, I uploaded a batch of tracks at first, and then I stopped because the upload process was pretty intense. All the information I kind of had to fill out for each track, it just took a lot of time. And around that time, I was signing some other deals with other companies, and it just wasn't as intense as that. And then I started seeing traction, from those other publishers. So I just focused more on them. And I haven't seen any sync placements from Audio Sparks that I know of. The biggest license I got was someone had used a holiday instrumental for a live performance, and that live performance was broadcasted on a TV channel. So I got a license for that. I don't know, it was like $700 or something like that. But that was it. Everything else has just been like small streaming royalties, and it just that's it. So I haven't added anything, since then. Thinking about getting the MPC 37 because relying on computers 100%, I may need to start using hardware. Yeah, man, it's not a bad idea. It's not a bad idea. I like I've been liking the hardware experience, especially with MPC's software. I think they've done a great job at designing it from a workflow perspective. It's just really smooth and laid out nicely, especially like once you get comfortable with it. It just puts everything like right there. It feels like less clicks than a computer. It feels more focused because, the sounds you have on there is the sounds you have on there. And yeah, you can, I don't know. It's a different experience. Need to archive some old sessions and clear up some space down to about 232 gigabytes of free space. All my sounds pretty much on external disks. My downloads go to Google Drive, but that fills up too, for sure. I've had my MIDI keyboard for 17 years. See, I feel you. That joint's working. And you know what else? Like, why I don't like to swap MIDI keyboards out often is because, like, the time it takes to break the keys in, like, I don't know. I feel like after some time, they just, they get better. And then when you get a new one, there's like this newness and stiffness to like new keys. It's different. So Axiom Twin, I think my submission tonight was probably my 6th composition on mine 13 years ago. Wow. I had the S61 for a month. I do miss the 61 keys. Yeah. MPC keys 32G2 looks nice. I like the light gray look as well. I do too. I like the gray better than the red. My wife seen it and she was like, "What happened to the red one? I like the red better." I was like, "Really?" She likes the red, but I think the gray is fire. I like the retro colors. So what's up, Keith? Did you import Trans EFX into MPC? What is that? Yeah. And it's unfortunate, man. Like, honestly, I would be surprised if they even came out with another tower, because all of their towers, they would drop and be mad powerful, but then they quickly become obsolete. Like, I had a G4? I had a G4 tower, and the joint had mad room for expansion, right? I think it had room for another GPU. It had room for memory. It had room for storage, and it was solid, bro. Like, that joint, you're not breaking that. But the software becomes obsolete. They switched over back to, a proprietary processor, and there goes the G4. So, and then it's just like it would turn on and it just works, but you can't do anything with it. That's unfortunate. And I think they're nice machines. They look dope when they come out. And then it just get to a point to where it's just like, man, I can't even do anything with it. It's just a piece of furniture at this point. If we hold on to our RAM long enough, we'll be able to retire off of it. RAM is the new stock. RAM is the new investment strategy. Just keep stacking hard drives on top of the Mini or the Studio, and boom, you've got a tower, basically. It's way more useful, and you can just transfer that to the next computer. I hate that screen. Every upgrade is $200 or more. Yeah. M5. Yeah, they've been dropping faithfully like every year. Oh man, the assault. I got assault. It's like a assault gun, the assault rifle. All types of stuff, man. I just sprayed, but I have these flying these flying black beetles that come through like the cracks of the door, like underneath the door. I put a stopper under there, but I think I'm going to seal it with something different. But yeah, like, and then like the past couple nights, just random lightning bugs. Like, bro, I haven't seen a lightning bug in centuries, and like all of a sudden there's like a random lightning bug flying around. So that's the easiest way to get them. Like, as soon as they land, then boom, hit them, they fall down, and then, you know, smack them a couple times. But yeah, random beetles. Because it's a bunch of woods right behind us too, so it's just like you get everything. You get spiders, you get beetles, flying ants, all types of stuff. We needed some tension music for this. Yo, like seriously, we need like a floating camera to capture those moments and just automatically play the corresponding mood of music. Soldering everything. Oh shoot, we gotta wrap up. Soldering everything to the board was a smart business move, but as a consumer who likes to upgrade, yeah, exactly. Like, it's like you get it and then you hate it at the same time. Yeah. Smart and annoying. That's why I have a love-hate relationship with Apple, because they're brilliant and annoying at the same time. So yeah, man. All right, we're gonna transition. We're gonna do live music reviews. Go grab a snack, go grab something to drink. We will be back seeing if your music is ready for TV and film. All right, we are back. Time to do some music reviews, seeing if your music is ready for TV. If it is, we will let you know. If it's not, we'll give you some feedback, hopefully help you get it to the right level, so you can ultimately get it signed and placed. So shout out to everybody who's joining. If you're new, we are Sync Producer Hub. We're a community. We teach producers how to produce, prepare, and pitch, place ready music for TV. And then we get together every week and we do these streams. We answer questions and we review music. Check out the link in the description if you want to learn more and come join us so you can learn how to monetize your music. We got Nancy Steroids in the building. What's good, man? Good to see you. Allison says, my husband goes Black Widow hunting every night with a torch and flashlight in hand. See, y'all got scorpions too, don't you? Because you like Nevada, Arizona. I'm cool. I'm cool on scorpion. I'm cool. Black widows, I'm cool. Now we have like the brown recluse spider. Those bites can be pretty vicious. So you gotta look out for those. But yeah, having a torch. There's these our neighbor has, and they weren't always there. I just started seeing them like 2-3 years ago. But they're these cicada killers. They're basically hornets. These things look vicious. They're harmless to humans. I so learned because I started researching. I was like, how do I kill these joints? But they're apparently harmless. But they're very intimidating. And I was about to get it. I wanted a torch so I could torch all of them because there's a lot of them and they fly fast. And I'm pretty sure they nest in the ground. I was ready to torch the whole yard. Like wherever they're coming from, torch it. I don't want nothing to do with them. Them joints are huge. But apparently they only feed on cicadas. And I seen one. So one grabbed one and then it like slammed it onto the window of my car one day and was just stinging his joint over and over. I'm like, yo, that it couldn't be me. He did. Go ahead with them cicadas, cause you come near me, man, I'm getting one of those torches. Y'all gonna fry. But good luck with the Black Widows. Ain't nobody. Bugs lives matter. Not all of them. If it's coming after me, there's only gonna be one to survive, and it's like one of us has to go. It's just not gonna be me. I'm not losing to the bug. I'm good. Scorpions, crazy. Yeah, I feel you. Black Widow, like, I'm just, don't touch me. I'm just going the other way. Yeah, harmless and huge. Super huge. That was like, it's not normal. All right, let's check out this leaderboard. Let's see what we got. 7-day leaderboard. Top 3 goes first as long as they have some submissions. Let's go. We got Caesar at number 1. We got B Ward at number 2. And then we got Davey Dave, the collaboration king, at number 3. Let's go. Mosquitoes are eating us down here in Southwest Florida. Ooh-wee. Yeah, the mosquitoes crazy here. They got my wife, bro. Like we were literally we just walked to the car, coming from the building, walking to the car. They ate her up. They got her back. They got her good. They always get her though. Like I come out mosquito bite free every time. But it's crazy. That humidity, goodness. Yeah, those joints are crazy. So, Will Smith and Men in Black with one of the greatest sync deals in history. Facts. Facts. All right. Yeah, so I will be doing more. of it. There's a couple things. I want to go out. There's so here in Georgia, there's a massive wild hog issue. So you can go out and hunt those anytime. My neighbor hunts deer a lot. So I'll probably eventually I'll get some pointers from here on some deer stuff. But yeah, plan on doing more of that. Fishing occasionally, but I gotta fix my fishing rod because that went crazy last time I went fishing. I gotta get something internally. Like it's just not. I gotta get a whole new thing, spinner thingy. But yeah, salt. No, it's like a salt gun. You just pour table salt in it, and then it's mostly for flies. Like anything that flies is great for, because you know how fly. I mean, you get close to anything that flies away. So you can stand back far enough and while it's sitting still, and then just hit it with the salt gun, and then it's done. So that's it. All right, let's get to this music, man. We got Caesar up first, and we gonna see what y'all been cooking up. Oh, let's use our let's use our technique that Rich reminded me of to save time. But you know what? Hold on. There we go. All right. So Caesar has another hybrid tension track this week titled Warped. It's an old track that's been tensionized, if that makes the cut. I've got 3 solid tension tracks. I could start pitching. Let me know. Let's go. As someone with a different culture altogether, what is the point of deer hunting? I've seen it, but I don't understand the reason. So my neighbor eats it. And like most people, they'll get it. Like, so he'll take it, he'll hunt it, and then he'll take it to get it processed. They'll chop it up into, all the different, like sausage and patties and whatever else. And then, he just drops it in the deep freezer, and he just has deer to eat for a while. I personally don't. I've had deer. It's cool. I'm not a big fan of it. So I don't know. I probably wouldn't even keep it, to be honest with you. But yeah. It's super lean. I got a wild turkey in our front yard here in Jersey. That's crazy. My mother-in-law said she seen a turkey on our street one day. I was like, what? Where? Yeah, people eat deer. It's like it's like a very lean beef. Like the deer I had, like it was made into like a burger patty, like a beef patty. It was just deer, and it tastes like beef, but just it has a more gamey kind of flavor to it. Like it's just like something where you just like, it's not quite beefy. It's it's gamey beef. Like that's the best way I could describe it. Gamey beef. That sounds good. Okay, now y'all making me hungry. I do got some masa chips on deck. We're gonna finish some of these churro joints. All right, let's play this joint from Caesar. Feeling the tension on this one. Yeah, man, I rock with this. Finish those other tracks. Love the ARP in there. Choir chops definitely gave it a nice feel. I feel Janelle when she said that, and yeah, this was dope. Yeah, that was dope. And I feel like tension tracks like that too. I think I've seen longer placements with tracks like that. Especially on shows like MTV Catfish. Like I've seen a lot of a lot of uses where they would like literally use the entire track, pretty much in scenes that kind of extend for a long time. Tension vibe for sure. I can picture sports commentary that could work too. Like a sports documentary, I could hear that on any type of documentary. I could hear that on. But yeah, apparently a lot of people got wild turkeys running around. That's crazy. Yeah, certain animals and yeah, the they like the local government protects. Like we have deer run through our backyard all the time. But yeah, like if you just can't. You can't just go to like taking out deer just at random in different places. It's gotta be certain criteria or whatever. Even on the highway, I think there's rules like if you hit a deer or if a deer hits your car, deer are like, bro, they just be running like, dude, pay attention. Cause I never want to hit a deer, man. Like, goodness. But I think you have the option to like take it. But I think, yeah, it's crazy. All types of things having to do with animals. But yeah, no, this is dope. I definitely say finish the other ones and pitch. Sounds good. I would have introduced a little more movement in the choir chops, even half step up, down. Yep. That could even be another section because you can easily go out to like 2 minutes too, if you wanted to, or if they asked you to, like, hey, can you extend it? Then boom, you definitely got room to do that. So dope stuff. All right, B Ward. Let's see what B has cooked up. Okay, so now there we go, but not really. Let's see if we got a submission from. Nope, I just see. Did we not get one from B Ward? Is B Ward still in here? I don't see one popping up, so we might not have one from him. Let me just double check. Oh wait, he says see Keith Boney collab. So is it a collaboration between Keith and B? Is that what's happening? Happy Friday, SPH. Back with another collab this time with B Ward. So we're just gonna play this one because it's a collab. Cold Case embraces the genre bend of orchestral tension and hip hop trap with the versatility to be a minimal action or hip hop tension underscore. I love it. Let's check it out. Another collab. I need to stop. I need to stop this. All right, guys, listen. These collabs are getting out of hand. All right? They're getting out of hand. What happened? Keith, B Ward came together, and this happened. I'm telling you. So it's ready. Did we DJ Hornet? It's ready. But the amount of dissonance thrown in there, Cold Case is perfect. And then it just got extremely saucy at the end here, with included dissonance throughout. Yeah. So, okay. That's two fire tension tracks back to back. What's up with y'all in tension, man? Y'all just been deep in this tension bag, and all of them are hitting. Kim will absolutely crump to this. And the intensity of the crump will increase when those drums drop. I guarantee it. You'll see it on her face and body language. Where is Kim? Crumping Kim. That's what we're going to start calling Kimberly. Crumping Kim. Gotta revisit my whole strategy now. Davey Dave was just like, yo, break this up immediately. Oh, man. Crazy. All right. We're stressed. Goodness, you guys should be stressed a lot more often. Goodness, if this is what comes out. Man, mix and master crispy. Boolin says he feel like the drop took a bit too long. Considering the type of track it is, I rock with it. Like, it's just like, you know, I think you got options for the editor. It's just like, hey, we threw this in here for you, you know, just in case you just need to take it there. So I agree. I would like to officially blame this on Jason Dowdy. His tension cues literally inspired multiple albums of tension within this community. Tension, and then Janelle, I co-blame Jason and Janelle. Jason and Janelle have been on a tension run for like a year and a half. They are responsible for this. All right. Let's go. I don't even want to play Davey Days because it's just gonna be some craziness. All right, y'all, keep it up. Let's go tension. I'm itching to produce some tension right now. Just give me some time. I gotta finish these other albums, but I'm gonna get some tension in. I'm gonna get it. All right. Says Keith Boney, so I have to give my honest opinion. I need the two of you, Keith and B, to sign this exit form below. You are no longer allowed in this community. There is no need to choose violence. I thought this was a safe space, but y'all starting fires. Both of you sign below with signature lines right here. There you go. Hilarious follow-up. And I don't even know. I don't even know where Davies. Let me see if we can find Davies' submission. Absolutely crazy. All right, here we go. What's up, SPH? Why do I struggle with that? July is right around the corner, and it's time to start submitting for Christmas. I've been getting ready early. This is another one from the Christmas album I will be pitching. This is called Sleigh Bells. Just my take on a classic. Hope you guys enjoy. Let's go. Dang, they've like literally been served an official exit agreement. Throw some Christmas trees in the chat. Yeah, the chords. This was dope. It's ready. Great interpretation of this. I like this. It's like an R&B version of it. 808 sound great on it. And yeah. Love the arpeggiated bells. That was dope. Terrence rocking with it. Michael says, I needed that track, them chords. Exactly. Never thought you can ride out to Christmas music like that. Yeah, took it to another level. Yep. As a middle school handbell player, I appreciate the arpeggiated bells. I should record some handbells on some recent productions and go back to those days. Yep, sync ready, always on point. Yeah, that was dope. All right, solid start. Leaderboard coming in with the heat. Let's see what everybody else has. I mean, goodness. Gabriel. Let's see what Gabriel. Okay. Loving the punch on those drums. Yeah. This this is in that tension lane. Like it's like tension, slow, mellow hip hop. I've gotten several briefs for stuff like this before. And it works. It works really well. Emotional hip hop. I've heard it titled emotional hip hop, slow tension hip. Like they call it a bunch of them, just depending on who you're working with. But yeah, this is ready to go. Gabriel mix is solid on this joint. I think it could be longer. It's on the short side, 1:13. I would extend it. They're gonna want at least 1:30 to 2 minutes. Because this is a solid track. Great instrumentation. Drums are hitting on there, and yeah, this joint's solid. It sounds like you got, I think, from the past few tracks we heard from Gabriel, I think he's close to having a nice little EP in this lane. So let's go. Soft tension, mellow introspective mood. There you go. Keywords, metadata. That's introspective. Trap Western. There you go. Yeah. He has. I think this is a new project because a lot. I think because he's the one that had the. Or was that Felipe? Was it Gabriel that had like the Mac OS looking album cover for some of the tracks he was sharing? I feel like it was. I could be wrong. I feel like it was either him or Felipe. But yeah, this is dope. I rock with it. I rock with it. Vibe. Yep. All right, let's go. Another. I didn't mean to click out. All right, there we go. Nate, we got Nate up next. Says, hey everyone, that track I did last minute for a brief about 2 weeks ago got picked up. So they asked for more, and this is one of them. That's dope. Congrats. That's a win. Brief called for upbeat, intense, electronic, industrial, and somewhat trailerized-ish for a competitive game show. That's always a great combination. Oh yeah, it's intense. You've been knocking this. I'm gonna stop. Those cinematic hits were in your face. Awesome work. I see. Listen, if they didn't accept the last one, it's just like, yeah, keep pitching it. But they did. And we fully understand why after hearing this. This joint was strong. And I agree with the range. Dude, the range we've heard from Nate is crazy too. Yeah, great instrumentation, great melody, great production, great mix. It's like it's loud and it's fierce and intense. And it pulls you in. And it yeah, no, that's ready. That's ready to go. Place it immediately. We should hear that. Like, I feel like that's something you'll hear for like years. Like I don't think that style of music dates. Like just same with tension music. Like I don't think tension music, especially tension music without any drums, like how can it get old? It just can't. So dope stuff. This is gonna be tough. This is gonna be tough tonight when it comes time to put that poll together. They bringing the heat, getting on late, but everything I heard while driving was killing. Let's go. KJ is in the house. Aaron, let's see what Aaron has cooked up for us this week. Let's go SPH. It's Friday and time for some new tracks. Today, I have a little bit of experimentation with my sound in the track Ballroom. I've been taking in all the great feedback I've been getting and refining things, and I think I'm on to something. Let's see what you all think. Let's check it out. No, we're not doing it. We knew she was gonna say that. Love these chords. Yeah, Aaron. I like that joint. Like the structure, like the instrumentation. I like the mix on that joint. Progression is on point. Trumpet had its time to shine, which was played really well. Yeah, just really chill vibes. I could definitely rock out to this. Just listening and just working and playing in the background. I can hear it in various different types of scenes. It's not too busy, just right. It won't distract from dialogue. Even the trumpet, with the trumpet doing its solo thing, I think that can still play in the background and not get too distracting. So yeah, good work on that joint. Mute trumpet and chords get the MVP on this track. Bass and drummer locked in the groove, eyeing up the ladies at the bar. Why is always the drummers and the bass player too? Chord progression is just enough off the beat path to give it fire. Yeah, 100%. Frime is in the building. What's good, Frime? Friday, Frime. How's everyone in the house doing? Good, good. Yeah, that's that trumpet, man. I feel like another notch are horn quartet sections intermittently throughout the track. Ooh, yeah, yeah, that would be nice. All right, let's go. Aaron's locked in. He's found a pocket. He's locked in. It's Frime Day. Let's go. All right, Ken is up next. Hello, everyone. This is that old track that I updated for Sync. I appreciate your feedback and your time. The track is called You Did It For Me, Seductive Groove. This is a cue that I composed as an answer to another song that I composed called Woman in My Corner. Please enjoy, and I appreciate your feedback. Thank you. Such a classic progression right there. Turn. Yes, that's, yep. Love that guitar line. I can, obviously, I guess. It looks normal on my end. I would turn that shaker down, pan it. Yeah, yeah. I don't think I would change the EQ, but I would turn the shaker down a little bit, move it to like the left or right, because it's kind of in the middle and it's a little loud. I would turn the snare. I'll turn the drums up. I'll just turn the drums up as a whole. Outside of that, I like it. It's smooth, man. That is that's great music. I could hear that. I'd rather hear that as hold music than the stuff that, AT&T plays on a regular. But I think it's great for that. But I think it's also great just on instrumental albums. I think it's great background music on a show where they're like in some type of retail establishment or something like that. I could also see like kind of depending on where the movie set or where the show is set, I can kind of hear like intro, like show intro or movie intro, as they're kind of setting up, how like they're like you have those shots where like the credits are rolling at the beginning of the movie and like nobody's talking yet, but you just have the music playing and then the credits are playing and it's just setting up that first scene. That's what this kind of reminds me of. Love the C Major 7 first time around. International vibe, anime too. Yeah. Yeah, super dope. So yeah, I rock with it. Yeah, I would just turn the drums up, turn the shaker down, and then pan the joint. I think you'd be good. And that guitar is dope. Now I'm really intrigued by the Telemundo breakdown on Monday. Yes. Thanks for reminding us. Monday. So we shifted. We were going to do the breakdown this Wednesday. We had to shift it. Shout out to briefs and deadlines, but we shifted it to Monday. So we're going to do that Monday. If any brief tries to pop up, I'm going to say no. You have to wait because we're doing this breakdown on Monday. But yeah, we're doing that Monday, 9 p.m. Eastern time. You got to be inside the hub. So if you're not a member of Sync Producer Hub, click the link in the description and join. We're going to do a live breakdown. I'm going to open up the session, and then, show you, the show and all that stuff that happened. Also, I found out about a recent, I got what do you call it? FIFA. I got a FIFA placement. So maybe we'll go into that a little bit. It was from an old track. But maybe we'll pull that up or something when we do that session as well. So that was cool. Shout out to FIFA. All right. Who's up next? We got Michael DJ Heat Humphrey. The West Coast saga continues. Yes, indeed. This is one of those deep piano-driven tracks accompanied by a complimentary bass, some nice leads and pads, intentional rim shots, bells, and percussion here and there. I'm really on this tear right now. The track is called Compton or Dallas. Boom. I love that. International placements. Let's get them. Let's get them all. They need it. Thank you. Oh, it was an old track. He's nailing it. Yep. Deep piano bass, upper register ear candy and vibes, 100%. Yeah, this was dope. West Coast, 100%. That synth is fire. Love the percussion. Um, if I only knew how to sea walk. Kim does. Kim knows. She knows all of them. She can do it on your behalf. We need Kim. Where's Kim? She'll come, but she'll see the replay, and then she'll catch up on the crumps and the sea walks and all the dances. So yeah, no, this project's definitely coming together. I mean, I think he has like an EP already from the tracks he submitted so far. So yeah, that joint's ready to go. I think I did. Mixed with solid drums were hitting. Yeah, joint was dope. Yeah, the FIFA joint, it was something. It was a collab track I did with actually it was TV Placement Mastery before it became TV Placement Mastery. But yeah, it was a collab we did. I can't remember what the original brief was. But it was interesting. It was interesting how we found out about it. I'll dig into the story on Monday because there's still some unanswered questions about this track. So yeah, we'll talk about that Monday because I was confused still. All right, and then I think that was 20. Oh, man, that probably was like 2022, 21, maybe like 2022, 23-ish. That's when we originally submitted that. All right, Rich is up next. Observation. Who's observing whom? Is it the private investigator sneaking through alleyways and back doors to determine the truth about the person he's following? Is it the reporter collating all her research to type in an article before the deadline? Is it a physicist trying to prove his theory that light can be a wave and a particle at the same time? What's that ticking noise? Is it a clock? Is it a typewriter? Is it a large hadron super collider? Is it a kitchen timer letting us know that the pizza is almost ready? All this requires further investigation, research, and close observation. Orchestra soundtrack, strings, pianos, horns, harps, and typewriters? I like these mini novels. It's like a mini novel. Like, it's a story. It's very interesting. Let's check this out. Let's see where Rich ended up musically on this observation track. Fire stuff. %. Listen, testing. It does kind of sound like a typewriter. This change right here. Oh my. Rich is turned into a darn composer. Just full blown film compositions. Yeah, great work. Great work. Like this definitely feels like a score. Love the chord progression, and then the change, like the little modulation thing that happened. I like the typewriter thing. It felt super intentional, and gave it a nice rhythmic effect. That was super creative. Yeah, no, that was brilliant. Brilliant work. I rock with that. Floating. Yeah, that I can hear that on like that's a theme. That feels like a theme. A synth bass underneath that at the end to add that depth, or even during the modulation. Ooh, that could work. Yeah. Always get worried that I'm maintaining the same chord progression for too long, so I inject changes and modulations. Hey, keep doing it. Keep worrying that you're maintaining the same chord progression too long, because it's working. Yeah, no, the timing. I feel like the timing is worth it. Like it makes it move and go somewhere else, and then you bring it back to that main idea. Yeah, it feels intentional. Good work, Marty. We got Marty up next. Let's see what Marty has cooked up. Racked Up. It's urgent, minimal tension cue with a dark investigative pause and nervous forward motion. Ideal for true crime. Here y'all go with this tension stuff. Financial scandal, evidence review, legal drama, surveillance, reality. These are good keywords. And mounting pressure scenes. Let's go. Ooh, are we in the same key as Rich's song too? Love those strings. I had to pull out my Zolly candy. This feel like it can be in the same film somewhere. That's exactly what I was thinking too. he left us hanging. Do we stay hanging with this kind of track, or do we maybe just put a doom, just something simple? I don't know. I think it could work either way. But just to give them options, I would stop it. I would end it like that, and then at the very end, I'll just put like a low something string, a low bass string or something, cello. I don't know. But man, woo, it's tense in here tonight. I do too. That's why I was just like, let it be unresolved, but then just give them a little. Well, wait, hold on though, because I'm trying to see if he has a sting in one of these edits. Okay, so there's no like resolving note in any of these. So I would tag one. If I don't tag it after that little space at the end, oh, y'all kind of can't see. Or I would throw one at the end of one of these edit points just so they have one they can pull if they want it. Outside of that thing is ready to go. That thing is tense. And it definitely feels like a continuation of what was going on with Rich's track. Same film, 100%. I hang it on the B note, not resolve the E minor. That's a good idea. Poe says, do not resolve. We shall not resolve. I'm not mad. I'm not mad at that. Yeah, but this was dope. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it sounds like a good movie. Let's go, Marty. We played Caesars, Craziness, Davey Dave. I think that was just a comment. All right, we got Daryl Daniels. After the Rain blends breezy city pop. I can't read tonight. City pop influences with dreamy shoegaze textures, lush pads, shimmering arpeggios, and warm 80s inspired synths. Love it. Set in a reflective minor key, it captures the bittersweet journey through heartbreak and life's challenges, carrying a hopeful message that brighter days always follow the storm. Let's go. Like, just going in on tension. We resolve not to resolve. Vibes. Nice. This part. So with the upbeat, if it depends on if you want it to feel more upbeat versus kind of more mellow. I feel like the length of time that you had the drums drop out, it kind of took away the momentum from the rhythm and the drums, especially more so this section here. I just feel like the breakdown was really long. It just took a while to build back up. So maybe have the drums come in sooner here. And then I would probably only, in this track, I would probably only break the drums down like once, right? So here, it was cool right here. And then for the rest of the track, I'm probably keeping drums in for the most part. At least like your main, your kick, your snare, stuff like that. Maybe add layers of percussion and different things like that later on to continue building the hook. But I like the vibe, though. I think it was dope. Yeah, definitely felt hopeful. Yeah. Sound selection on par for the 80s, for sure. Yeah. But yeah, that's the only thing I would change on that one. Good stuff. Oh, and Sting ending. Sting ending was good. I think just give it a few more seconds to finish ringing out, because it just kind of cut off that natural reverb of the track. But yeah, let's go. Daryl Daniels. Just reminded me of Toto's Africa, so the 80s vibe are spot on, 100%. All right. Oh, well, we played this. We know what that's about. Let's keep on scrolling. Frime is up next. What's up, everybody? Everybody goes through hard times, apparently, with all this tension music. I mean, come on. This one is called Scars. No Sting ending yet, needs one. But let me know what you hear this on. Let's go. This is a vibe. There's some vocals on this. I love that guitar. Oh, yeah. He already said we need the Sting ending. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Easily. It's already like there sonically. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, guitar is crazy. And then the little vocal joints, dope. Yeah, dude. I I think some vocals would be crazy on here too. Where could I hear it? I could hear that. I mean, shoot, pretty much on anything that's looking for that vibe, depending on if it goes full song, whatever the song is about, obviously. But I can hear a show using that show film. It's dope. Loving on my headphones. The 808 feels just a little too boomy, but I'm guessing that's just me. Yep. It was they were 808ing for sure. I like it. Like the whole track just kind of had some, it has grit. Frime be getting some grit on them beats. I love it. Miguel, we're gonna circle back around to Miguel. Janelle, that rhymes. We're gonna circle back around to Janelle. Michael, wow, like in a row. We're gonna circle back to Michael. James E. McGregor Jr. Good day, Hub fam. Honey. Let's get straight to the point. Let's check it out. Sounds hopeful, inspiring. Kind of like Masa Lime's comeback story. I can hear dialogue over this easily. Could also hear like some Boyz II Men vocals on here. This is a wild statement, man. That's hilarious. It does feel nostalgic. Nice strong sting ending. Girl. Now I gotta get deeper. Girl. Nah, it doesn't sound right without the music. You gotta have the music to really get the right tone for the talk intro for a Boyz II Men R&B song. And you need the right mic, because every mic ain't gonna get you the tone that you need to relay that message in the best way possible. So, you guys, it's got to be set up right. That's the scene from The Temptations when they fired David Ruffin. Oh, that's such a classic movie. That, I don't know why that scene, that whole, David Ruffin was just a character, man. That dude was funny. There's like some parts of that movie that's just hilarious that I don't think were intended to be funny to me. I can't believe you forgot, Jared. It was our anniversary. Masa Lime comeback story. Yeah, man. They started on the bottom, man. They came back up. I think they're my top. They made top 3, man. They bumped it up. You of all people should know how swamped I've been with work, Cheryl. I like the final build. Yeah. This feels like the lyrics are, honey, I was really more important. This is hilarious. Y'all wrote the whole scene in the chat. you ain't nothing without David Ruffin. Like, bro, hilarious. I feel like it was a love scene that starts with an argument but resolves nicely. I know it's been rough, and it just like, I feel like Usher would confess something right here. Then the beat drops. Sounds like it also could be used for a pharmaceutical company while the B plays. They could also include symptoms like headaches, diarrhea, vomiting. Yeah. Easily cross over into the pharmaceutical ads for sure. It just, yep. Cause it's hopeful. You know those ads, like it's always so hopeful. Like it's like struggle at the beginning of the ad. About 15 seconds in, they learn about the solution. They do it. By 25 seconds, they're smiling. They're throwing their grandchildren in the air. This is all happy. Their relationship has been restored just magically after taking this pill that's probably devouring their liver. But yeah, man, good work. I rock with it. Commercial, man. Listen, entertainment is a crazy space, man. It's so funny. All right, let's go. Eric P. I created my first synth wave this time around. I don't know if this would be syncable due to the vocal loop in the second half. Let's check it out. I like synth wave. Welcome to the newbies. That vibe is there. I would. Yeah. Take the vocal chops out. And it's ready. Take that out. Turn the snare up maybe, and then maybe layer it with like just a heavier, beefier snare. I had to change my voice to describe that. All I need is just that snare need a little more meat. And yeah, you're good. And then maybe on all the drums, or if you have a drum bus, maybe throw some type of saturation plug-in on there to thicken them all up as a whole. And I think that'll bring the drums where they need to be. Because the programming is on point. Toms hitting exactly how they're supposed to hit. They sound how they're supposed to sound. Sound selection, synths, all that stuff is on point. Volume, yeah, I think you may have some headroom on volume as well, but just minor stuff. But the track overall definitely syncable. Take the vocal loop out, and you'll be safe from sync royalty free harm. Nice groove that will keep you interested in what's going on in the commercial. 100%. Nice sting ending. Yeah, that thing was on point. Yep. Good stuff, Eric. Again, we know what that was about. Mark, we're going to come back to him. Devin. Let's see what Devin has cooked up. Missed last week, but back with another track repurposed from an older session. Let's go. Let's put that music sitting on the drive to work. This one is called Late Night Drive, a mix of chill with enough energy to give that speeding through the night vibe. Let me know how we feeling. Let's go. Vibes all day. I rock with that. That's a vibe for sure. I mean, you can just rock out and listen to that. But yeah, reality TV will eat it up. I can hear that underneath some dialogue on the scene where they talking about what happened, and then it cuts into a scene. But yeah, super chill, and yeah, nice choice of instrumentation and percussion and stuff too. Really dope vibe, and drum programming as well. Yeah, I think it's ready. I like how it dances around my head. It does. Yeah, it's like it's dope stuff happening in that track. David says, hey fam, I hope everyone having a great week. Was not able to create or submit. This been busy. Catch y'all next week. Trying to enjoy the rest of my vacation. Enjoy that vacay, David. Enjoy. Dope stuff. All right. Let's get back to these MVPs and pre-MVPs. It's just, it's MVP pending. that's what we'll call it. MVP pending or pending MVP. Michael Connor. Wait, no. Let's visit this poll. Let's visit this poll situation and get this situated. All right, because everybody's basically a candidate, so we got to narrow this thing down. We got to narrow it down. PMVP. There we go. PMVP. Okay. PMVP. Mute that. Start. Okay, here we go. Okay. All right, so Davey Dave says Nate, Frime, Keith, and B Ward. Solid lineup. Drop some names in the chat. Keith and B Ward came for blood tonight. There's no denying that. We're throwing them up there. Nate definitely. I think Nate had the most intense, energetic track tonight. Keith, Nate, Aaron. Yep. Solid. All right. Looks like Nate's going up there. This last one, Devin. Got a vote for it was Devin, right? Yeah. Davey. Couple votes for Devin. Couple votes for Davey. Let's get Rich is Rich. So it's so many, man. Cause Rich and then Marty, like Rich and Marty should just join them. We should just join them on this one because it just felt so cohesive. Okay, let's do this. Let's do Davey. Let's do Davey Dave, and then let's just add Rich and Marty. Let's just throw Rich and Marty together. And that's tough. It has been a minute. We must summon November James. We need November James to come and pass the torch to Michael McConnell to pass his MVP seating. Stop this. Look at this. It's ridiculous. All right. We're only allotted 1.5 everybody wins every 3 years, LW. I don't know what you're talking about. We've already reached our quota, I'm sure, last year. We had at least 2 in 1 year. We got to spread those out. We just can't throw those out there all willy-nilly. All right, here we go. Drop some strings in the chat. We about to start with the PMVP, Michael Connor. Last week we had some technical issues, but we're back on top this week. And boy, did LW crush him for those technical issues. Oh, man, she went in on Michael last week. The insults were flying rapidly. I think we should, but I'm scared at the same time because y'all hear what these collabs have been sounding like. So you imagine a collab every track. I dare y'all to do it. I think we should do it. I don't even know what the end is. That you would end up having to use and everybody win. I think our Clint Stream lore is 7 years old now, at least. Yeah. Where teams are combined. I know, right? All right. I'm seeing strings in the chat. Oh, dope. How's that move been for you, man? How you liking it so far? It'll have to be. It just have to be. It's already hard as is as just individuals. Now we teaming everybody up. These collabs have been dangerous. Collab week. I'm down for it. Next week is what we got going on next week? Next week is a holiday. Oh, yeah, nah, we're good. That's on Saturday. Collab week, but Michael has to collab on every submitted track. All right. Next Friday, let's do. Y'all want to do it next Friday? Type a 1 in the chat if y'all want next Friday to be a collab week. All right. Let me find Michael's track. All right. So Michael said second verse, same as the first. Okay, we're back for another try at this movie. I extracted the audio from the movie and blended it with the original composition and exported back up to the movie. It plays on my side in QuickTime Player, so all should be well. As a backup, here's a link to the movie on Disco from the Berkeley Vault series this week. Here's my first dramedy cue I scored. It was for a scene from a 2006 TV movie. I used Logic stock sounds and was happy with a couple of edit points. We'll probably rework some more of this into fuller tracks to submit to some libraries. Hope you enjoy again. Dope. I'm seeing ones in the chat. It looks like next week will be a collab week. Oh, snap. I like it. Still getting used to the flow, but you can definitely make something to finish off on Ableton. Super dope. Let's go. Is next Friday your birthday or today your birthday? Either way, happy birthday to Keith, DJ Horn. All right. Let's go. Oh, wait. Actually, hold on. No, you just play it here. Or it looked like it was the third. Dope.
New Jersey.
Your mom has somewhat of a secret past.
There we go.
And she lies, like the time I gave her $10,000 for charity and she came back with new breasts. And those are not tax deductible, believe me.
But Dad, I don't think you understand just how crazy she's become.
Don't I? Why do you think I'm so happy here?
Come on, Dad. Why is she talking about us moving? And why did one of my cards get rejected today?
About that, you might want to start limiting your Louis Vuitton consumption.
Hold on a sec, Dad.
We're here for the TV.
Wow, I guess Mom wasn't kidding about us moving. Come on in, the TV's upstairs. Well, the movers are here.
Kiddo, I think you're gonna have to get ready to make some changes.
Moving to the Jersey Shore.
Your mother
Moving to the Jersey
is from
Shore.
New Jersey.
As you can see, my mom wasn't kidding about this New Jersey thing. Our apartment in New York has been emptied. I even had to hide my laptop in my pillow to keep the repo men from taking it. Thank God I've still got it, though. And my trust. And my car.
Yeah, stock sounds is absolutely insane. I wouldn't know. It sounds great. Perfect spacing and everything. Like, nah, this is solid. This is solid work right here. Scoring is fun. It's different, man. Like when it's just blank. It's really interesting. That would be crazy. Latin tension trailer. Don't y'all do this to us. Don't do this to us. What if we started? Now this was great. We'll always remember the failed submission though. Oh man. But yeah, great redemption this week. It worked flawlessly and it sounded amazing, all with stock sounds. Nice work. Did we DJ horn that? Let's go. The ability to transform and use any sound is crazy. Yeah. Man, Logic 9, I believe. I try not to overscore composition course assignment. Nice. Yeah, dude. I will still use Logic's orchestral percussion kit because it just has those sounds, man. Throw a little compression on there. And yeah, I still use those for like lighthearted stuff. So yeah, it gets the job done. I mean, because it's like, I mean, think about it. Like a triangle, like, I mean, what kind of triangle? I mean, a triangle can only sound so high quality. It's just like, you want a $200 triangle plug-in? Or just use the one that's built into whatever DAW you use? Because I have yet to hear like a massive difference in triangles and shakers. Like, you know, a lot of stuff you can definitely get away with. Yep. And there's a synth bass I love in Logic. That's all. I still use Logic's pianos. I use their pianos a lot. So, yeah. Triangles. There you go. The triangle plugin. Cinematic triangles. All right. Up next, we have Janelle. Drop a target emoji in the chat if y'all ready for this, Janelle. She says, what's good, SPH? Finally getting back to working on the kind of music I enjoy making the most. Just finished putting this together. It's still a rough mix, and I may add a few more transitions, but I love to hear your thoughts. A restrained, tension-filled cue, here we go, featuring sparse piano, evolving drones, and subtle rhythmic movement. Ideal for investigative crime documentaries, forensic analysis, cold cases, interviews, evidence review, and moments where the pieces simply don't fit and the mystery remains unsolved. She can produce anything. This is correct. All right, let's go. Oh boy. I'll probably just retire at that point. Just like, okay, I've done it. I'm done. Yeah, I love the space in this. Love the piano work too, and it's mysterious. It felt mysterious. Another good movie. Yeah, dope work. I know that's gonna be fire once you finish. Put the finishing touches on it. Risers, downshifters, lifters, and impacts. That would be good. I did an art of transitions. But if anybody wants to do one, using more like the cinematic stuff, trailer stuff, transitions, just let me know. We can put that up there in some way, shape, or form. Dope. All right. Let's go. All right. So we did Michael, Janelle. I think we are at Miguel. Here's a romantic reggaeton song. Talvez.
Nunca te superé, aún recuerdo la primera vez que te vi. Sigues igual que antes, muy bella. Recuerdo cuando vimos las estrellas. Mi mente sigue trabajando y sigo pensando el por qué te me fuiste. Si todo estaba muy bien, no sé cuándo te perdiste. Tal vez soy yo que no puedo aceptar que todo terminó y no volverá a comenzar. Tal vez fue que ambos seguimos fallando, el amor no estábamos alimentando. Tal vez soy yo o quizás tú que no vimos que el amor ya se terminó. A veces un extraño puede cambiar todo. Si lo abandonamos no nos encontramos. Tú me quisiste como yo te quise. No entiendo por qué dejamos una cicatriz. Dejamos el tiempo hacer lo que quiera. Nos alejamos aunque no quisiera. Y me dio muy duro el saber que no hay un futuro. Nunca imaginé pensar que te fuera a perder. Me tocó aprender. Tal vez soy yo que no puedo aceptar que todo terminó y no volverá a comenzar. Tal vez fue que ambos seguimos fallando, el amor no estábamos alimentando. Tal vez soy yo o quizás tú que no vimos que el amor ya se terminó. Nunca te superé, aún recuerdo la primera vez que te vi. Sigues igual que antes, muy bella. Recuerdo cuando vimos las estrellas. Mi mente sigue trabajando y sigo pensando el por qué te me fuiste. Si todo estaba muy bien, no sé cuándo te perdiste. Tal vez soy yo que no puedo aceptar que todo terminó y no volverá a comenzar. Tal vez fue que ambos seguimos fallando, el amor no estábamos alimentando. Tal vez soy yo o quizás tú que no vimos que el amor ya se terminó.
Ooh, let's go. So you know what I love about this little effect right here, the automation of the reverb and it going dry right before the hook drops. Little things like that, like when I talk about like transitions and things like that, sometimes it's not just a riser or a cymbal swell. It's like little effects like this that separate the sections to where you like literally hear a change happening. It draws you in, and then it makes the impact of your hook bigger. Same with dropping bass. Like you just dropping music or dropping bass a bar or two before that hook drops, makes that hook stand out more. So that was dope. It's a nice touch. I heard it at the beginning of the track too. Super dope. I think there was like some reverse vocal too, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, dope stuff. Let's go, Miguel. All right. Last up is Flares. Y'all know what to do. It says oldie, early version of the drums Michael knows, and everything gets super blown out. Haha. I didn't know. Me reading haha is hilarious. I didn't know what I was doing, and I still don't, allegedly. We still don't know if like you're human yet. Like I don't think we've ever solved that case. But I don't know. Let's check it out. I'm seeing the flames in the chat. Fire in the chat. A great way to end a night full of tension. And I have not muted. Boom. That's dope. Dude, the sound design stuff gets me every time. Every time. This, all of this. Goodness. Anyways, DJ. The bass. The bass was so dirty on here. Goodness. Like, how did your low end even have room to take these drums and the bass simultaneously? This dude created additional headroom. He forced it. He forced headroom to make. Golly. All right. So that's that. Shout out to Flares, man. Shout out to Flares. All right. Next week, collab week. Let's see what this poll is doing. Oh, man. I don't even know. I don't even know what next week is going to unfold. All these creative people joining forces. All right. We got a winner. Keith and B. Ward. Keith and B. Ward took that one. Great work, y'all. This was dope. Tomorrow, there is a Sync Producer Spotlight that you do not want to miss. It is featuring Bronx Child from the community. He will be on with Jason Dowdy. So check out Jason Dowdy Music's channel. It's gonna be at 2 p.m. Eastern tomorrow. So I updated the calendar in the hub. So if you just link there, you should catch it and get the notification. And yeah, that's it. Also, don't forget, we just reopened registration for Shades of Sync. Excuse me. It's open until July 1st. Go ahead, grab your ticket, register for Shades of Sync here in Atlanta / Alpharetta. It's going to be fire. You still also have time to submit to the Shades brief for a chance to have this year's theme song under your belt. So that's going to be dope. We're paying $1,000 for that sync fee. And yeah, man, it's going to be a good time. We're going to have music soups. We're going to have creatives in the building. We're going to have all types of gems being dropped. So don't miss that. Shadesofsync.com. And yeah, man, that's it. Y'all have a good weekend. I'm going to go play with my Gen 2 MPC key 37. I'll catch y'all on the next one. Peace.